you want a countdown?
There we go. Now we're live. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another stream.
Sir, I was expecting a countdown, but hi
I said we
everybody!
were going live. I'm sorry.
I was expecting a countdown because I didn't think your mic was having issues. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, those in between are neither. Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host. And today, we are at the tail end of Safari Week. I am at 870 encounters. Phase 5. Coffee is also here. And today we are just going to settle in and vibe. And hopefully catch one of my Safari Zone targets.
And on my end, we're currently playing Sky Children of the Light. With, we already got someone in my chat. Hello, Amira.
And of course, they're first. So, hi!
Yes. Today we're going to be doing Bluebird quest because there's only about 1 week left of Bluebird. And the last quest will happen on Monday, so hopefully, if it's not too hot, though I think it's forecasted to be hot, so I might do it on Tuesday. We're gonna be playing the last Bluebird quest then, so right now we're gonna find out what's gonna happen in the next Bluebird quest. And also do the dailies, because I need to do the dailies.
Of course.
So, let's go teleport to the Bluebird area. No, don't spoil it. No spoilies. No, don't give me any spoilies. Oh well, that's an okay spoilie. I can do that spoilie. I like that spoilie. I like the marching spirit.
I was going to say for a minute, it's like, I'm not sure if I can give you spoilers because I don't play it that much.
No. It's a mirror in my chat. They were saying like, by the way, I'm going to tell you. I was like, oh no, don't tell me any Bluebird stuff. I don't want spoilers. But then they told me what the next traveling spirit is, which that's an okay spoiler. Okay, we're going in.
Yeah, and for me, it's a case of I would love to do all of the spoiling. Note the sarcasm, but I don't play enough.
Act 5, the Kingdom of the Future. To heal this child's sorrow, you must find the Bluebird.
Aww.
I know of a bird blue like the stars, whose call trumpets when great destinies are born. Ooh, I wonder where this area is going to take me.
Yeah, I was going to say, well, that's not ominous at all.
Follow divining wise grandparent to seek the Bluebird, yes.
Wait, grandparent?
Yep, grandparent. Oh, it's in orbit.
I'm sorry, where?
Orbit. It's after you go through Eden, you go through orbit, which is the area you go through before you get reborn.
Oh.
These children know their destinies and are off to be born. Others need help from the Bluebird to speak their destiny out loud. The blue feather, the bird must be nearby.
Doing pretty well. Doing pretty well, Amira. Thanks for asking.
I'm doing okay. It's a little hot today, though.
Yeah, we kind of got toasty for a bit.
Tell me your destiny, child. I'm going to be a gardener and make beautiful things grow.
Aww.
We gotta take their hand. Where are we going? Are we escorting them to their soon-to-be life?
Probably. I mean, this might be a little bit of a weird comparison, but Sky really does give me a freaking Journey vibe.
Well, it's made by the same people.
That actually kind of explains a lot.
Bye-bye, friend. You're off to live a life.
So hi, I'm Nicholas. Nice to meet you. Yeah, because as far as I know, you don't. Well, I think you do have a default reactive. I'm not entirely sure.
Yes.
Okay.
I have, well, currently I'm actually changing to my summer, reactive.
I wasn't talking about you, dude.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Because, Amira's doing the, oh my god, this is shiny hit for us! And I'm like, yes, hi.
I have Sam as a shiny Ampharos, because at the moment that's the only reactive I have for them. But I...
Would you like a reference, damn it?
No, it's fine. But, me, Sam, and our friend Silver each have one for when we do Pokemon stuff, so I use this one for Pokemon stuff, so I'm the reworked Mudkip.
The
but,
quote-unquote abyssal Mudkip.
yes. But right now, I am, in my summer skin, because it's too hot to be in a hoodie anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've seen people be crazy, though.
When I am born, I will invent machines that heal the sick.
Excuse me.
Go be an
but
adventurer.
for the people on... So, for the people on my end, who are basically wondering, okay, you're doing Safari Week. What the heck is Safari Week? We are at the tail end, but Safari Week is when you shiny hunt in a game that has the Safari Zone. So, Generation 3, both Kanto and Hoenn, Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and then the Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. The main quirk of the Safari Zone is that your Pokemon can actually run away from you. So that's kind of the fun of it, even though it hurts a lot. My targets for this year, and honestly in general, is a member of the Roselia line and a member of the Meryl line. Mainly because for this file in particular, they will definitely help.
I can tell that they've used a different area for this, because this doesn't have the things on the stones that the actual orbit does, so I think this is like a replicated area that they've made just for the quests. What are you gonna be, child?
Is there any child that just says the I don't know yet?
I'm going to sing songs that give hope to those who have none.
You didn't answer my question.
Well, we gotta find out. This is my first time playing this quest. Amira says, I played Gen 3, but Emerald.
If you have access to the Safari Zone, and you've advanced your frames by using the portrait in the Lily Cove contest hall, congratulations! You can shiny hunt if you want to.
Bye bye, child.
But if you do, I highly suggest that you keep the white flute on hand, because that will help boost your encounters along with either Volbeat or Illumise.
It's the bird!
So are we capturing this bird? Are we just trying to lead it back? What exactly are we doing with the bird?
here's the thing, we don't actually know, because every time we've caught the bird before now, it's made them sad. So the bluebird is like a symbol of joy, and by catching it, it makes people sad. So I think
So,
we have to catch it, but every time we do, it makes one of the spirits sad. So we got to see what happens when we catch it.
Safari only shining on you. Yes, you can do it.
Oh god.
You you can do it. I highly suggest that you try it at least once.
Come back, bird!
But in terms of the bird, I'm actually kind of a little miffed that it makes people immediately sad when you catch it. Like, joy in itself, it doesn't make people sad, but if you keep something long enough, you kind of get bored of it and sad with it.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, the whole point of this season is that, like, the one of the grandparents, the granny that everyone knows, is looking after a child that has a deep sorrow, and we don't know why they are so sad. But we know that the bluebird is a symbol of joy, so we're trying to find the bluebird to help cheer the child up. But by catching the bird, it makes the spirit that went to go look for it sad too. So we're trying to figure out, like, what is it that's making the child so sad? Right now, this is the child that I'm talking about. So right now they're curled up, they're really sad. And we've gone through all of these 4 quests already. As you can see, they're all downcast and sad. Except for this grandparent who we're about to finish his quest, so he's about to look downcast too. At least I'm assuming so.
I don't like making everybody sad.
I know, I don't either.
It's not our jobs as streamers, damn it. We're supposed to make people happy, at least for a little while.
A bird was found and its feathers were blue, but like a destiny, it was not meant to be merely held. So, you're not sad? Oh god.
Well, no, they're probably still sad, just it's less...
Gherkin redeemed a dog invasion and it didn't work.
It's less, because of things. Hello, nobody! It's been a while.
Hi,
Good to see
Gherkin.
you. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the tail end of Safari Week 2025. If you've been hunting, I hope your hunt has gone well.
Oh dear god. Oh dear god.
Gherkin, stop!
All the sound alerts are dying.
Gherkin!
At least I know it's not a bitrate problem. I've got plenty of those.
I've been offline. Yeah, fair.
Oh god, stop using their redeems, they're broken. It's gone to shit, Gherkin, stop!
Yeah. You see, this is why we need Silver or somebody to make a comic of our little shenanigans. I've been busy with school. Yeah. Well, I'm happy you're back. At least for a little while. And I hope school is going relatively okay.
Gherkin, you can't repair it during stream.
Hi. I think I have a new friend now, and I didn't even realize it.
Also, Amira says, by the way, who cute Amphros, my friend? That is my friend Sam.
Hi.
I
If
will,
you could
if
give
you,
a shout out
I was
or
about to,
something.
I was about to. I will give you the shout out for their channel, right
Oh,
here.
thank you, thank you.
I'm gonna give this a
I'm
quick
on the road to
test.
affiliate, so a- any support will help. Sorry, we visited a zoo. Well, it's probably for like
I'm gonna
um
test the nya because like let's see if this one works.
go for it. In terms of the school visit, it's probably just because it's a fun thing to do. At least you get to see some animals.
Okay, well that didn't work.
No. You know, coffee. We might need to just get to hard hats later and fix it in
It's
post.
fine. I'll wait until the timer runs out to test the ones that Gherkin did.
Mm.
Okay, so I'm gonna go over to my nest next. Because what we're gonna be doing is entirely renovating the place.
Mind if I ask why?
Why not?
Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Which, by the way, I hope you know, once you get through the season of nesting stuff, you can actually make your own nest.
If the goal is to make half my class go insane, then I guess it's a good idea. Like I said, it's probably just something fun, and I'm.
Okay.
It's an idea. Also, hi.
So,
Thank, thank you for the follow, Mira. Well, welcome to the stream.
time to take everything
Yeah.
out.
Unfortunately, Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl is the only game that I was able to set Safari Week up on, so
Wait, what did I do?
it is what it is. Nobody. It's known for being the most boring zoo in my country. Well, it's probably the cheapest, and that's why they're doing it. Because
Oh, that
unfortunately,
one.
education doesn't seem
Yes.
to get funded very well in places.
Wow, this is very empty now.
Also, dude, what the heck? What in the lion's mane?
What?
Your hair. Is that your
Yeah, it's my hair.
hair? Shape or
That's my hair.
kind of looks like an untamed lion's mane a little bit.
Yeah, if I take my... Oh, I can't take off my thing in here. Okay. So, we got some new placeables that we can use now, so...
Almost 10% of the country's gross domestic product goes to education. That's I will admit I don't have much of a comparison,
So we
but
have... We have a dressing table now.
when it comes to the whole zoo trip thing, I'm sure you can find something fun to enjoy while you're on that trip. I'm sure you can find something.
Where's the... That's what I was looking for.
Meryl is actually Generation 2. Azrael is Gen 3, I think. Yeah.
I'm gonna put that there.
Oh.
So we got a dressing table and the changing table. Let's see. Where should
And
I
of
put
course,
the bed?
the only shiny I don't want from this zone is a freaking beaver. And knowing my luck, I'm going to at least get one.
I'm gonna put the bed over here.
At least Bidoof would actually be kind of funny.
Right there.
Our, our Lord and Savior Bidoof.
And then I'm gonna put this. Actually, no, not this. I don't want this. I'm gonna put this in the
So, can
window.
I ask what kind of theme you're going for here, bud?
Uh, well, last time I went for cozy home vibe. This time I want to go with, I don't know, more of a open but summery look.
So, summer open concept.
Yes.
So, a villa,
So,
basically.
where did I put the curtains? I know I have the curtains here somewhere. I bought them the other day. Curtains! There we go. This is not an effective curtain.
And the day after, we have a project group related to slavery. I mean, hmm, not sure to word, not sure to word this because it's one of those things of, it's a touchy topic on Twitch, and I kind of want to be careful about it. It's good that you're learning about slavery and the effect that it's had.
Oh, well, I've only got one curtain. Okay. I see.
And it's also your last project. So as soon as you're done with that, you have summer for about a month. I assume a month.
This
Yeah.
was not a good buy. I'm gonna take the curtain down.
Well, considering you only had like what, one?
I only had one curtain. You'd think if I spend candles to get curtains, they'd at least give you a pair.
Until the 3rd of September. So yeah, that's that's about 2 months. Yeah. 2 months. Not much time, but not exactly the worst either. Yeah.
Eh.
Oh, the Safari Zone is probably one of the most fun tracks. Also, Coffee, you might want to check your chat because Amir is trying to ask you something.
Alright. There we go. Did you have Remembrance alt prop? I'm
Oh, yeah, that too.
trying to remember Remembrance alt prop. What was that one again? I know that Remembrance also had the plushies, but I can't remember what the alt was. Was it the wind chime? Manta lantern. Oh, yes, I do.
That might actually give you a little bit of extra light
This
in
one.
the place.
I mean this one. I can show you what this does.
All right.
Manta lantern.
Aw.
It turns the whole place dark and it summons mantis.
Cute. Hello, Babero. You can go away now.
So I might put that next to the bed.
All right. There's Azarel. Game Core's here too. Hi, Game Core.
Hello, Game Core.
I hope you're not I hope you're not melting in the heat.
Though looking at it earlier in the chat, about the shiny Bidoof, may have found one last night.
Spoiler alert. He absolutely did.
We can put up murals. What should we put up for murals?
He absolutely did, and
I'm gonna put this here.
we take the joke of Bidoof being a god and just ran with it.
He is the one true god.
Arceus cannot hold a candle. You know what my friends wear with. Wear with what? I'd prefer if you didn't.
Did you not
Like,
like Bibberol? It's not that I don't like Bibberol. It was just more a case of I was looking for Pachirisu at the time, and it just happens to pop up.
it's a case of I don't know what that curse is. I don't think I want to know what that curse is. Please don't say it again in my chat. Thank you.
Let's put this here.
Oh, job. Eh. Well, a summer job can be good. It's actually one of the things I actually kind of regret, but at the same time, I've got some physical limitations that make it a bit harder. So, yeah, there's that.
Let's put the rose on the table.
Also, I'm noticing the Joy-Con drift again. Eh. Hi, Bidu.
Rose on the table.
And Amira, to answer the question, I don't mind the barrel. It's
Oops.
just in this file, I don't need a third one. So it's like, come on now.
That seems too big for the table. Let's go with this one. Ooh, that's better.
And there's Azrael again. I'm
It's a
happy
mini
we're at
me.
least seeing some targets, because I know that if I get Budu or Azrael, I'm going to need to go find the Soothe Bell, which I don't think I picked that up, so I'm gonna have to look up where that actually is.
Putting the
I
snow
think
globe on the
it's
table.
I think it's Eternal. I'm not entirely sure. Aw,
Hmm.
you've got a little, dresser space. Now, where the heck do you put the bed and possibly a chair and
The bed's over here.
maybe a bookshelf?
I have a shelf.
Is it a bookshelf?
Yeah, it's a shelf. I've only got one though.
Hmm.
10 candles for another shelf. Jesus.
Big candles or small candles, or just in general?
General candles.
Oh,
Um, let's see. What else should we add?
I want Eevee, but sadly Sylveon is not in BDSP. You can. There, I know there's the Eevee in the trophy garden, and then you would have to like transfer it to Scarlet and Violet or PLA, and then I think you would have to transfer it back. I'm not entirely sure. Also, King Shot.
I'll
I've
go
heard of it.
with.
Or at least I think I've heard of it.
God, I hate placing these. They're a pain in the ass because of the camera
Not
angle.
entirely sure.
There we go.
If you would somewhat recommend it, I wouldn't exactly say no to trying it.
That is nowhere near center. That's better.
And then, uh, are you live on another platform? Currently, no, but my friend Coffee is also streaming, so I'm serving as kind of the mod, and also I can see their chat too. So I'm trying to engage with multiple people at once.
I kind of want to have a little reading tent.
There's a reason I asked if you had a bookshelf.
Well, we don't have books per se. We have the shelf, but not the books.
No. Wait, well, why? Why do books not exist in this world?
Cause
How is knowledge spread?
we have things that contain memories and data instead. Like they kind of look like this in the Vault of Knowledge, but it kind of works like a giant computer, so it can save things like memory, data, uh, just various things. But that's how they basically log history.
Oh,
Alright, I'm gonna put this here.
I'm actually I'm kind of annoyed because I thought the vibe would be like, hey, we have books, we have a giant library somewhere.
Oh
But
yeah, it's a
no,
giant
it's just
library.
a giant
It's the biggest library in the
database.
entire game.
It's technically not a library though; it's a database. There's a difference. And also, yeah, now I'm kind of sad because Sylveon in Gen 4 would actually be kind of cool. I mean, granted, Sylveon didn't come out until Gen 6, but still, it would be cool.
Ooh, actually, I have idea.
Eh, I've seen a, a data center. Yeah, now I'm just kind of picturing like a giant server room, and it doesn't fit the vibe. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm getting a little bit peeved at something, but
Oh, it's
I probably
okay.
shouldn't. It's basically a giant server room, but with a bunch of offices attached to it. Yeah, that tracks. That absolutely tracks. Oh, it's that frickin' Venmo ad again.
Oh, is there an ad going on right now?
Yeah,
Uh, hate ads.
because remember, I might be your moderator, but I still have to sit through the ads.
You want a break from the ads?
I would absolutely take it if I could afford to.
I wish I could make stairs better. Oh, great. Can I?
Hi, Starlet. How are you? Oh, filthy ads. Like, okay, this might be a bit of a hot take when it comes to ads and the whole video and streaming stuff. I kind of get it, but at the same time, I kind of don't. It's like, yes, we want ads, but at the same time, it's like, no,
No, we don't.
no, we don't. Excuse me.
They really need to
And
make stairs in this game.
and here I thought you were going to help me out with the whole ads thing. But yeah, it's a case of as a creator, having ads is great, but at the same time, there is a subsect who don't necessarily want a ton of ads because it gets in the way of the viewer experience. If that makes sense. So, hey, Twitch. First of all, get rid of the annoying like storage requirement now, because yeah, that's a little annoying. Um, but if you could allow us to customize like ads and ad placement a little bit more, that'd be great. Thanks.
Wait, could I use
And granted, this is
these?
this is coming from somebody who does not have access to ads yet, so uh, take it with several bags of salt. We need ads, but also I hate having ads. Basically.
I love the fact that
There
like
are some.
I love the fact like you get only so many of like each of these props, but then like when you get just the rocks that you can work with, they're like, here, take 8 of them.
Because apparently you can be more creative with a rock than a prop.
The rock is a prop.
That doesn't change the fact that apparently you can be more creative with a rock.
I
But
don't.
anyway, but
I don't get it. TGC, you poopy sometimes.
anyway, back to the whole ad discussion. Because yeah, Gamecore doing we need ads, but we also don't want to have ads. Yeah, yeah, it is what it is. I guess.
No, I want to move that.
Sir, that's not necessarily a rock. That's a freaking cinder block.
Listen, man, I don't make the rules here.
It's even got a hole in the middle and everything.
Listen, I don't make the rules. Now we need something flat.
Alright. Oh.
Need something big, and I need something flat. Let's see if this works. Where's the bed? I need to move the bed. Okay, that ain't gonna work.
Hmm?
I need something bigger.
Like what? A bigger rock? Oh.
No. No, not a bigger rock. I need something that will help me lay it out lengthways instead of it going up the wall.
Oh. Game cord, more rock!
More rock.
Oh. Also, in terms of things that we kind of needed to tweak, guess who just got sniped by a bot?
Oh no.
I I handled it. We're good.
Will that work?
But at the same time, it's just like, oh hi, smack with the hammer.
Get smacked. That ain't gonna work. If I put this
And it's
like,
well, my first official day with my new set of crutches, which makes me very happy.
yeah. Can I do it this way?
And the coolest part is that the tealish color kind of changes depending on the lighting. Sometimes it turns purple.
Yes, I can.
Also, say hi. You have a new person in your chat.
Hi. It's Octavia.
Hello, friend.
Octavia is also a
Well-
Skype player. Ah! We're renovating the nest today. I'm stuck behind the bed. Eh.
And of course, they dropped a freaking chaos emote. Uh-oh. Nobody? What you thinking about?
Chaos. Chaos.
Giving you in silver? Yeah, I've had more than enough chaos for a lifetime.
Never enough chaos.
No, there is enough chaos, sir.
Never enough chaos.
There's more than enough,
No. There's never enough.
sir. Also, yeah, I'm not gonna read that reply because oh jeez. Oh.
I don't know how people do this with their beds. Like, it's a loft bed, kinda, but uh, I think that's the best we're
You know,
gonna
you
get.
just fell through the floor.
I think that's the best we're gonna get for a loft bed.
Oh, so that's why you needed a rock or several.
Yes.
Um, sir, it looks like your bed might need a little bit more support. Just saying.
There is no gravity here.
E- Everyone needs a rock once in a while. I relatively agree. It depends on where the rock is placed and how fast it's going.
That's not a boulder. It's a rock.
Gravity is optional, don't you know? No!
Yeah, it's optional in Sky. You didn't know that?
No, I didn't. And it's also a case of gravity wants to hurt me and break my stuff. So, yeah.
Okay, there we go. That's
There's
that's fine.
there's
That's fine.
that.
We're good. This is fine. Hep, hep, it's good enough.
Hmm.
Just gotta turn it this way. If does it fit this way? I don't think it's gonna fit this way. Oh, it does fit this way. Just about. Yeah, good enough. That's good enough for a loft bed, right?
Um, Look, sir, I don't think you can place it anywhere else. Um, there is a yo chain in the global chat. By all means, add to it.
I have a loft bed now. Also, that emote is courtesy of a friend of ours, Ray Laser Kitty, who I don't know if are they streaming right now or are they not? No, they're not.
Can you tell me more about them? Because we're streamer friends. Yes, please.
Okay, so one thing I can tell you is that they recently made Sky Creator Troop, which is a group of Sky streamers that work with TGC for different events, and they get like the nice inside scoops and stuff. But the Sky
And you're
Creator,
not a part of this. Why?
because I already have enough on my plate.
Ah, fair.
But I believe they recently made Sky Creator Troop. Um, but they are a lot of a bigger Sky streamer than I am. But they do like full Sky runs, so they do full candle runs, full Eden runs, Winglight runs, daily runs. Like they do it usually. I think it's 4 days a week. I think, and they would have had one today, but I believe they cancelled their stream today.
Because stuff happened.
Yeah, I think that they had a family coming over today.
Like I said, stuff happened. Life effectively said, "Hey, no." Real. Someone broke the chain. Oh, god dang it! Somebody broke the chain. Why?
Also, I still like this little snow
Aw.
globe. I'm so glad I bought this snow globe because anywhere you place the snow globe, it snows.
I mean, yeah. Um, Forgive me, sir, but is your room supposed to look gray?
Yeah, it's stone.
Okay. I only ask because painted stone is a thing.
Yeah. You come up like here on the elevator, and then it's kind of mossy out here. You got a balcony too. Plus, there's a day-night cycle.
Well, yeah, so you are actually telling me that, hey, your nest is actually a freaking villa.
Yeah,
Have fun with that.
at least we don't have to pay rent. Gonna go. Whoop! I didn't mean to do that. Go right here into the
The
corner.
chat is 70 active people and 800 people who show up once a month. Well, at least the 800 people who show up. Uh, though I will admit, in a chat like that, I would get very scared very, very quickly because it's 70 people.
I'll go with the light on
Yeah,
this side.
I don't do well with big like physical crowds.
Ding ding. Someone just
They
come
barely
and
chat though.
did someone
Well,
just try to come visit me?
probably. Well, you can at least use the balcony to say hi.
Oh, my game crashed.
Ah. They barely chat though. No one does. Well, that. eh.
I tried to save my thing and the game crashed.
So now we have to do it all again. Damn it. By the way, we are over 1,000 encounters for today. In case anybody is particularly curious, I am keeping track on my phone. Just so that way my computer does not spontaneously start combusting.
Don't you just love when your game decides to implode?
No, I actually I hate it when that happens. By the way, I'm listening, I am watching, I'm. Please tell me you're not on your school laptop, please.
Oh god.
Okay.
But yeah, this is what the nest looks like from the outside.
Well, I'm happy to hear that you were on desktop and not Twitch mobile, because I will admit, Twitch mobile is. It's something.
Now let's find out if it saved the changes. It did not save the changes!
I told you we're gonna have to do it again! But my fingers do hurt if I keep it on too long. Yeah, because it gets warm, and then if it gets too warm, it starts to burn shit, so please be careful. It starts baking itself. Basically, please don't.
Also, I've just realized, is it not picking up the sound?
Game core just doing the more rock again. Maybe we can get some more rocks. Or at least maybe you could do your dailies just to kind of break up the process and then come back to it.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Save changes. My nest is empty now. I'm gonna come back to this later.
I'm gonna have to leave soon because of that. That's perfectly fine, dude. Your safety and your life should come before the stream.
Yes.
I say that now.
I wonder where the aviary rock is today.
Well, your laptop safety and, well, just some other real life stuff like eating, exercise, doing other things.
I wonder if it's outside today.
Would you like more rock in this trying time?
There's kind of like well, I call it a brick because it is technically a brick that moves locations in the aviary every day.
And if you find it,
You get a little bit of wax.
you get extra stuff, right?
You get a little bit of wax. Oh god, it's gone foggy.
Um, that's a bad thing. Also, why are like little wisps chasing you? Is that supposed to happen?
Oh, that's normal. That just happens when you run. Well, it's not
Finally
outside.
found a fake. Oh gosh, there are two nobodies. Oh no.
But with aviary, it kind of changes different times of day and different weathers. So sometimes it could be clear and sunny. Other times it could be foggy and afternoon.
But nobody will that underscore exe. Thank you for the follows.
Is it up here?
Welcome to the tail end of Safari Week, and yeah, just. So there are now two nobodies in my chat. I can't really use color to differentiate them because chat colors are different per user.
Is it on the Eden Gate today?
This is gonna be fun.
It's not on the Eden Gate. Wait, is that
That's
it?
just a normal non-sweet scent encounter. Hello, Babarrel. I'm pretty sure that you just stepped behind me.
Oh well, we'll find them. We'll find it later.
Just call me exe. That's perfectly fine. But how are you? I hope you're having a very good day. I'm fine.
Turn on my light.
Yeah, I'm. There's a reason I just call you nobody. Nobody. Oh. Good. Oh. I hope hunts are going well if you've started one or are currently doing one. If that is the case, please let me know what your target is and in which game, depending on if you actually have hunt going or not. That's a whooper.
Oh god. Gherkin tried to stick bug. Thank you for the stick bug, Gherkin.
The sound alerts are failing.
I'm sorry. I've got the source open and everything, it's just not working properly.
Yes, for context, either she, her, or they, them. I don't care which set you use as long as it's one of those two sets. Oh, hey Gherkin, have you actually found that triple chocolate cookie yet?
Will today be the day he gets it?
Nope. Aw. You still got a pretty good one though.
Vanilla and raspberry, still a pretty good one.
What if?
One day he'll get the triple chocolate.
I'm wondering what the odds are.
I mean, I can open it up and see how many options there are in it.
I was going to say, how many options were put in? Because the fact that he hasn't gotten at least one is
That's dashboard.
hilarious.
Other streaming
You know,
tools.
I genuinely wouldn't be surprised if you two were actually the same person. And either way, I'm just happy you're here. uh, I'm just happy that you guys are here.
Chat commands. Here we go. Custom commands. Cookie. He has a 1 in 9 chance of getting that cookie.
So let me pull up a calculator real fast, which means apologies for people in my chat. We will be stuck on that particular screen for a bit.
Because
So
the
1 in 9
because the
is
options.
0.1 repeating, turning that into a percentile would be 11.1 repeating.
Because he's got the options of triple chocolate, vanilla and raspberry, peanut butter, oatmeal raisin, gingerbread, white chocolate and pistachio, stroopwafel, salted caramel, or Oreo.
You know, there's only one of those that I wouldn't particularly like very much, and that's the freaking oatmeal raisin. Because I've got a family recipe for oatmeal raisin cookies that once you have, you can't go back.
Yeah. Yes, Game
Uh,
Core. That is a lot of cookies.
and that's just a normal whooper. Uh, and welcome to Twitch Mobile, where things get harder.
I turn the music down a little bit.
Ah, excuse me.
Baffled botanist. Where is that one today?
So, are you trying to find a particular spirit, or
He's right
what?
there. Okay. Yeah. When you do dailies, occasionally it'll say you gotta relive a memory, of a certain spirit. So
And
today's
today's
one,
just the botanist.
yeah, today's one is baffled botanist,
Oh,
which
geez.
he,
Sir, or
they are over
ma'am,
here.
or person, please go to bed.
Eh,
I can actually read military time. Please go to bed.
this one. I'm gonna turn down sound effects as well.
Oh, before I forget, thank you for allowing me to just kind of pop in and hunt
That's okay. Yeah, you can hop in
today.
anytime.
Still, it doesn't hurt to ask. Which reminds me, we should see once we can get the crew back together if we can open up a shift of freaking Galaxy Burger again.
Yeah.
Prefer,
I've been playing some
yes,
more of that.
yes, I can. And which planet and how many stars on said planet?
I've been playing a bit of Up to Moon, like each planet up to Moon.
Hmm.
I've 5-starred Mercury, and I'm working on Venus at the moment, I think.
In Europe it's standard. Uh, in America it is not considered standard time. But my father was actually a part of the military, so I was kind of taught by proxy that, hey, this is what military time looks like.
Yeah, they work on the 24-hour clock system.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, that's a lot of butterflies.
And I do realize that it's the weekend, but it's also like it's kind of the middle of the weekend. It's not like Friday night or Sunday night. It's kind of in the middle. So if you're gonna do stuff like tomorrow, then you kind of have to be prepared for it. You know?
Hey.
Hmm. You know, I'm proud of myself. I haven't accidentally thrown a Pokeball on this particular run yet.
I think for safari runs you only get 20 balls, don't you?
You get 30.
Ah, okay. What time is it?
You get
8:21.
30, and you also get a limited amount of time or a limited number of steps.
We got
That is
about,
why,
well, 14 minutes.
um, if you're on a step system, having a Pokemon with the ability Eliminate or No Guard will actually boost your encounters per step.
Ooh.
Or, if you're in Generation 4, like I am, you use a Pokemon with the move Sweet Scent. Because that will just automatically net you a encounter, and you don't have to move. I'm still that one hyper guy in class. Even the hyper ones need rest every now and again. The battery needs to charge. Dang it!
Go eat. Take nap.
Well, considering it's like 10:17, or I suppose more along the lines like 10:20, 10:25 now.
Now I'm assuming people have already. Oh, no one's flipped these crabs yet.
So we're crab tipping.
We gotta knock over 5 crabs today.
Like I said, we're crab tipping.
We are crab tipping.
The barrel, can you not? I will admit, after stream though, I'm probably gonna go upstairs to check on the cats. Because I will admit, Cheeto may have gotten into something earlier this morning.
Oh dear. What'd they do?
Um, I'm not entirely sure just yet, but she has figured out that, hey, I can jump up on the counters.
Oh,
Which, that's a, no, Cheeto, no.
if you want to prevent them from doing that, you can lay foil on the counter, because cats hate foil.
I'm going to suggest that, at least for a time period. If she does continue to do it. Because my parents have actually been pretty good at, hey, cat, you're not supposed to be up there, get down. To which she does respond to that.
Just no. No. Yeah, if cats want to do something and they are smart about it, they will get their nose into just about anything.
The scariest part is she's only 7 months.
Yeah, they smart pretty early.
7 months, and she's actually going to be quite the big cat.
I mean, I'm pretty sure
Um,
Silver's cat Simba has figured out exactly where and which cupboard they keep the food in.
Food or treats?
Both.
Oh.
Because apparently he
Oh
will
no.
attempt to always get into that cupboard if left to get if given the chance.
Isn't it 7 7 days a week though? Yeah, usually yes. Yes. And we just happen to have like two days off, maybe three, depending on your country and the frickin' well, and the labor laws, which those who have a frickin' 3-day weekends, yay! Ready for you guys.
Come over here, Sam. We have a lot more bank holidays you can take off.
Would I actually be able to find work there?
I mean, you'd have. I'm pretty sure you get disability benefits as well.
Would I be able to get it like right away?
I do not know.
Can you double check? Because I'm pretty sure that you also qualify
Yeah, I get them already, but I don't have disability benefit. I have a different kind of benefit because I can't work. Well, I guess could technically qualify as disability if it's mental health.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then
Or
yeah,
at least
I guess I do.
I know here it's similar.
But yeah, usually you're paid on. It's usually calculated by how much you have to pay for expenses like rent and whatnot. Um, how able you are to like, live your life.
Yeah, to like actually work.
Um, as well as like how, like if you need a carer or not, which I don't think you do.
Um, how do I? Well, walking around is difficult. Like standing for long periods is difficult.
Yeah.
But do I actually need a carer to like do stuff? Not necessarily. But the question is, where the heck would I live?
That's a good question.
Because I don't think that I can stay with you. And you, well, I shouldn't say that you would be the only person I would know in the UK, but still.
I mean, I wouldn't mind living with you. It's just at the moment I'm also trying to save so I can move over there somehow. I say somehow because like I'm not settled on if I want to go to the US or Canada yet.
As somebody who's currently living in the US and does have a disability that does limit them from working, try to shoot for Canada.
Yeah.
Because getting on Social Security here is nuts.
Yeah.
And SSDI requires work experience. And guess who hasn't necessarily landed a job yet?
Yeah.
So if I'm struggling and I've got more of a physical aspect to my stuff, yeah. There's a reason we're doing this.
Yeah. Like usually the way that they do it over here is to rule you out for being capable of working. You have to go see a doctor and they give you like both a physical and mental evaluation to see if you're both physically or mentally capable, and depending on the results they'll either say, hey, you're okay to work, or no, you're not okay to work, we'll sign you off, and then you'll be given a higher disability payment. Damn it, I can't pop that last flower.
That seems nice, but at the same time it's one of those things of like I've had it instilled that you've gone to college, you're going to work. Like, it's one of those things of like when you have something instilled in you for that long.
Yeah, I get that. Like, what I mean is like if you do go on disability benefit, but you feel like they will ask you, do you feel mentally capable for work? Then they'll usually, they'll put you through like a whole, I wouldn't say psych evaluation, it's more of a mental wellness check.
Yeah, just to make sure that fine.
Yeah.
Also, nobody does border you, which kind of narrows it down
Hmm.
in terms of where you are. I forgot if they actually mentioned it before, because I'm not sure if it was Germany or France. I think.
Okay, let's go over to Granny, because
But
Granny's
I will
important.
admit, there's not a lot that borders the UK. The UK is kind of,
On its own.
yeah.
There's England, Scotland, and Wales all together, and then there's just Ireland, who's in a league of their own.
And then you've also got Northern Ireland and Southern Ireland and.
Yeah, Republic of
Mhm.
Ireland is the only part of the British Isles that still uses the. I think they use the euro there, but
Well,
Northern Ireland
yeah,
still uses the pound.
yeah, and it's been that way since. Oh dear
A
Lord.
long time ago because of their
Yeah.
history, which I'm
Um,
foggy on Irish history, so I won't go there.
I was going to say I know I'm a bit of a little I'm a little bit of a history nut, but even then
Yeah.
I don't remember when that definitively happened.
As like if we're going further back than modern history, then I know it does have roots in when there was a lot more like Catholic and Protestant stuff going on. But other than that, I don't really know that much.
Yeah. Also, for context, coffee is a man.
I am men.
So, uh oh wait, no, you're because I know you mentioned it.
My cat has gone and stuck
Um,
in cupboards and closets for being too curious, lol. Yeah, that's
yeah,
cats for you.
yeah, I'm honestly surprised that Cheeto hasn't gotten herself stuck yet. And yes, I do say Cheeto because Merlot is definitely one of those cats that it's like, this is my space. No, I'm not leaving my space.
It's my face.
I'm willing to say hi to you, but you have to come into my space first. Um, and yeah, it's one of those things of it's perfectly fine if she's like that. Just somebody needs to check up on her just to be sure.
Yeah.
Just to be sure that she's not, stuck under the bed or something. And
Someone's setting off fireworks in this area.
the country isn't split into two yet. Uh, That's just kind of the nature of politics sometimes. But anyway, back to the cats, because yeah. What was funny is yesterday, because Cheeto's also been hanging out with Merlot, because of course they have. Um, and it actually got to the point where they actually started to chase each other. So
Aw.
Cheetah would chase Merlot, and then nearly bowl her over because of the size difference. And then and then a couple minutes later, Merlot would actually chase Cheetah, and then the cycle would just continue.
It's playtime.
Uh, it's actually really nice that they they don't hate each other.
I think that's probably why they also say like it's better to get two cats rather than one because then they can entertain each other for a while.
And the problem with that is it really does depend on the cat's personality.
Yeah.
Because if they're not like a bonded pair, you cannot guarantee that they will actually like get along with each other.
Yeah. Also, you can probably see my hair better now on the game. I am wearing a fluffy cape at the same time though.
I was going to say it looks like you have a lion's mane. It's really cute, but also, huh?
Oh, there is an actual hair that looks more like a lion's mane.
I'm well aware of it. I've probably seen it.
Because Cause it's the
If we're back to cats, I gotta tell you, one of my friend's cats somehow managed to raid the fridge. Yeah, if there's something in there like fish or meat or like cheese or even broccoli, or
oop,
they will definitely go after it.
Granny's broken again.
Why did you? Uh, and then game core is my cat is also very quiet and only does a squeak when she tries to meow, so we don't know who's
Granny, you're
trapped.
supposed to be up there.
Oh, that poor cat.
Oh, it sounds like
Um,
someone's got the movement bell on because it's given that glitch again.
oh no. Yeah, Merlot is definitely more of a squeaker than a full-on meow. Cheeto has not. Cheeto has not. Has not quite developed her meow yet. The fridge was a half a meter off the floor. Cats are very good jumpers. Like if they want something, they will figure out a way to get there.
Jumpers, climbers, twisters,
Some are even willing to swim.
gymnasts. I think everyone else has
Some
figured out that
are
they can
even
ding.
willing to swim. Yeah, there's a reason they fr- they freaking bury their litter. They will dig if they have to. The fridge was closed. It wasn't locked apparently, because the cat was smart enough to figure out how to open the door.
Oh, Game Course says my cat is also very quiet and only does a squeak sound when she tries to meow, so we don't know she's trapped until we realize she's missing. Oh no! Sometimes
Yeah,
cats are not the
that's
smartest.
well, they're smart. It's just, am I smart enough to get what I want?
I mean, some cat like you know how cats are supposed to land on their feet because of a reflex, even at like a centimeter
Yeah,
off the ground. There are
yeah,
some cats out there that just don't.
yeah. Because usually there's something neurological going on, or they just haven't necessarily developed the reflex for it. I said, I'm just trying to figure out how the heck the cat opened up a fridge door, because that. Apparently, it wasn't closed all the way.
I mean, they figured out they can put their hand around the door.
They, well, unless the cat was a polydactyl cat, I don't think it would be possible.
I mean, I've seen cats open doors before.
So have I, but it's very difficult unless they're a polydactyl because you actually have the extra toe.
True.
The fridge was closed. We left for 5 minutes. All you need, all that's all you
That's
need.
all you need.
But yeah, I've said this before, but if you would have told me that Cheeto was going to be the more outgoing of the two, I would have said, are you nuts?"
Eh.
Because when we initially met her, she wouldn't come out of her little like bed spot. So basically, the person that was bringing her in, she actually was like in a little hut that doubled as her bed. She wouldn't come out.
Oh.
She wouldn't come out if we tried to get her attention. She wouldn't have anything to do with it. And when we tried to touch her, it's designed to lock itself after you close it. Then cat's gonna cat, I guess.
Cat's just weird.
But yeah, she actively growled if somebody was like, "Hey, you're." She growled when she actually got like pets and stuff because it's like, "Hey, you're touching me. Why are you touching me?"
I mean, I like it, but why are you touching me?
No, it's a case of I don't even think it was a I like this, but why are you touching me? It was a I don't like this. Leave me alone. And then of course she was locked with me for about a week, and well,
She figured, hey, this one's not so bad.
She figured out that at least the three of us are not scary humans.
No scary woman.
Now, Merlot, on the other hand, was actually a bit more active because we actually met her in a PetSmart because the some of the bigger uh, pet supply stores actually will team up with the Humane Society
Yeah.
to actually make sure that pets get homes. Merlot was one of those cases, and while she didn't necessarily like the fact that, hey, I am being burritoed and there are these three strange people here, um, she was a bit more active, and now again she's kind of grown into the okay, this is my spot.
This
I'm
is
staying
this is
here.
fine.
Um, she Merlot was actually gotten to the point where she's willing to explore a little bit now, but not completely yet.
Yeah.
But I will say this: Merlot absolutely loves it if you just lay on the floor next to her and scratch her ears,
Aww.
her ears, her cheeks, her head. She loves that. Just
Cute baby.
absolutely loves it. The minute you do it, she starts purring like a monster.
Per machine.
Yeah. The this is fine meme plays. Basically.
This is fine.
That's just a whooper. Also, we are at 1,143 encounters.
Jesus.
Sir, one of my phases went up to 8,000.
Well, still, Jesus. Everyone's digging at the table.
Why is everybody digging at the table?
It's because whenever someone wears the Moomin Bell an outfit, this is kind of like a glitch that happens. It makes the people around whoever's wearing it sometimes make the Moomin call, which is this ding sound.
No.
We don't know why it happens. There's a lot of quote unquote features in Sky.
Basically, it's a case of the game's broken again.
It's got a lot of features.
Well, like I said, the game's broken again.
Yeah. They do have a fairly. I would say they have a fairly small team though.
Well, yeah, because I think Journey and then Abzu, which are done by the same developer, I think those were smaller teams too. I think I'm not entirely sure. Guy, basically.
Because Journey's a lot smaller game. It's just a game that repeats itself.
Well, yeah. I do like the twist of okay, you've done the journey once. Now you're gonna do it again, but you're helping somebody else through it.
Yeah. That and with this game, that it's constantly having new stuff added to it, so at least it's
Some things
free.
are not gonna hold up well.
Yeah, like I think they're gonna reach a point where it's just gonna be too much. Oop, Granny's over. This guy's dyed their outfit a really nice color.
Oh, yeah. The blue
The
and
the the, the red one.
white. Oh, oh him. Hi. Ski.
I kind of want to get out the surfboard. I'm gonna put the surfboard on.
Huh?
There's a surfboard in this game.
Well, yeah, but the fact that you say, "Hey, I'm gonna put on the surfboard," I'm sorry, what?
Hey, you can get spells to put on different props. Ah, let's get out. Let's get out the water. There we go. Whee! It's just a little self-propelling surfboard.
We're not going to ask how that works. We're not going to ask how the fact that there is no water.
The water's there. I'm on it.
Surfing music starts. Thank you, GameCore. Let's break out the hot dogs and burgers.
Starts playing Freebird. But I believe the surfboard and the floaty both came from the days of sunshine. I think it's called sunshine or sunlight.
I mean, yeah. Oh, I do like the fact that we haven't gone back to redecorate the empty space of your home yet.
Well, we haven't finished our dailies yet. Hep. Once we finish the dailies, we'll go back and redecorate the nest because apparently he decided, hey, I'm gonna crash and not save your changes.
Does it usually not save your changes?
It's supposed to save your changes. Like when you click on the crystal and click save changes, it's supposed to save your nest, but it crashed during the saving.
Well, that sucks. Like that's not even that's not even particularly fair.
Okay, you crab flip.
Also, I do appreciate that we're just flip crab and just leave crab there.
Yep.
Like, no, we're not going to put you back on your feet.
Well, the thing is, like, if there's other crabs that are still pointing upwards, they will flip other crabs back over. But if there's no crabs that are pointing upwards, then it's just a case of you're gonna need another server to find crabs pointing upwards in.
So you just kind of flip one at a time and just hope that the other ones do the, oh hey.
Yeah. Because with most crabs in this game, they originally were actually nice, but after what happened in Eden, a lot of them got contaminated with darkness, so now they attack anything that has a source of light, which is namely us.
Yeah, because we're apparently the only sources of light in this game.
Yes.
I meant that as a joke.
Well, this, like, the Sky Kids, like us, are different from what the spirits are. So, like, spirits are similar to us, but they aren't the same.
Alright, nobody.
Alright,
Thank you for stopping by. Make
where's
sure
the
you have
orange
fun with the
light?
rest of your day.
There's the orange light. Means it should spawn down here next somewhere. Where's the orange light? There it is.
You know, I don't even think I'm in like a special grass patch today, which, meh. What I mean by that is in the Safari Zone, there's like a daily Pokemon that that kind of just somewhat rotates.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't think it's here today. Because I've gotten Skorupi, I've gotten Krogunk, and I've gotten your quote unquote favorite.
Smoke Pop?
Um, that is your favorite item. That is not your favorite Pokemon.
Okay.
No,
Oh.
Carnivine.
Fuck Carnivine! Found another one of them last night.
I know, and you screamed about it.
I now have 4 shiny Carnivines in total. I'm not happy about it.
So take 3 and trade them at home.
No, I am thinking about doing that. I got a lot I need to put in home. Speaking of home, let's go back to mine.
Also, please make sure you have the premium version of home so that way you can, store everything you need to. And then some. Because apparently, in the base version, they only give you a singular box.
Okay.
Which is fine, but also kind of annoying.
Let's try this again, shall we?
Bah, premium. Basically. And of course, with Champions eventually coming out, which, thank you, Pokemon, for actually doing a battle simulator that actually, gives us access to Pokemon Home stuff. Because, yeah, that it makes sense that you do that.
Okay. I got the bed. My question is, why don't they light this chandelier?
It's not so much the chandelier; it's the where you can technically place it. That's the problem.
Like, you have to physically light this chandelier.
Why?
I don't know.
Like I don't mean that as a joke. I mean that as like a genuine question. Why?
I also question why. I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay. Changing table. Seems a little too close. There we go. Put my little guy on top.
Also making sure that the chandelier is not on the floor, because dear God, that's a fire hazard.
I put it away for now.
For a minute, I'm like, sir, why is it on the wrong side?
Rose. Over
And
here.
you had also a crystal thing.
Yeah. This one's from Days of Love.
Let me guess, that was the frickin' Valentine's Day event.
It's the February event, yeah.
So yes.
Where did I put the dressing table? There it is. Put the little incense thingy on there. At least I'm assuming it's incense. It looks like incense. Maybe further over.
And of course, Azrael just bouncing on its tail.
And now the brick.
And now, rocks.
I present to you brick.
Rocks! Thank you, Game Core. Thank you.
It's gonna be a nightmare to place these.
Thankfully, I'm not the one placing them.
Not until you get your own nest. Okay, this is working out a bit better than last time now.
I was going to say, the fact that you just rocketed up and landed on your bed, it's like, wait a minute.
That's how we fly.
Huh.
Can I place that further down? I guess not. If we can place the shelf that way. Yeah, that would make it easier to get on.
Hello, Miss Cheeto. And thank you for stopping by and not causing any troubles. Ma'am, I
Madam.
wanted to pet you. Hmm. It's a little hard to pet you. You should keep trying to move around.
Okay,
So, no, ma'am, you're not supposed to be a trash cat.
be a trash cat.
No. No. You do not need to be a trash kitty.
Be a trash kitty.
No. Especially because I'm not sure how well the flavored tuna packet would go over. I'm gonna move this up and out of the way. Because if I don't, it's probably gonna cause issues. I think after stream I will definitely be continuing the hunt offline and with cats.
Of course.
So while I will not necessarily get things recorded, because I know I've got a couple phases that have already been recorded. I know the two fails for sure I've actually gotten done in terms of recording footage for. And then the Krogunk, which was a successful capture, is also recorded.
Uh,
But I guess the
plushies.
shinies are just, camera shy.
Gonna put the manta plushie on the bed. Yeah, not the bed. Not that. Ah! Camera, you are not helping here.
It's not supposed to be helpful. It's supposed to be annoying. Why? Because it's the freaking camera.
Okay, that'll do. Hip. Let's go with this in the doorway. And I want a tea table. Where's the tea table? Here it is. Place that up there. I need something else. Let's go with a couch.
I'm just going to say couch, bookshelf. I'd say a TV, but unfortunately,
You have to improvise to make the TV, unfortunately. Where's the tent? I want to make the reading nook. There it is. gonna move the table. Let's put the table right here. And then put the tent here. Why does GameCore like the rock so much?
I don't know. I honestly think it's a part of the joke, but hey. We're streamers. We'll take any. Well, we'll take almost any engagement we can get. Even I don't know why I like the rocks.
Okay, you're gonna make that there.
Do you have like a teapot you could put like on that table that you just placed?
There's drinks already in them.
Fair point.
But there is a tea table that has a teapot on it, yes. But
I guess it will be a mystery then.
I just don't have enough to afford it right now. There we go. That's good enough. I don't have any more pillows. Aw, lovely.
Nice. Now
Where's...
let's just hope that everything saves.
Hang on, where's my reading emote? Perfect.
Like I said, now let's hope everything saves.
GameCore says, cozy. Okay, so we got a dressing table, we got little me, couch, tea table, element marks. You know, I'm gonna add the marshmallows.
First, you're gonna end the marshmallows.
I gotta add the marshmallows.
Okay, that's actually really cute.
You wanna see it in action?
I'm already watching you reading it in the little tent. It's adorable.
Can I grab the marshmallow stick? Why is it not letting me grab the marshmallow stick? Okay, that's strange. Why are you not letting me grab it?
Octavia's asking for candles.
How many candles you got? Good question. I think I have somewhere in the 60s at the moment. Oop. Ah! I don't want to do that.
Oh, I should ask, how long did you want to go for today?
I am not sure. Because I started at, what was it, around 10 past 7? It's now 10 past 9. Probably a little longer to half past, maybe. Oh! You sent me a star! Not a star, a heart. You sent me a heart. Thank you. Let's see. Should I add a piano in the corner, maybe?
Get heart grind.
How dare you heart
Uh,
crime me?
hey,
I'm gonna put a musical thing in the corner, and I'm gonna select violin. Oh, not violin. That's the tuba. I am gonna go with a different one then.
you know what? We're gonna full send on this old tuba business. Who just plays the tuba?
Guitar. Let's go with guitar. I think this is nice. This is a nice revamp. I think we need a little bit more light in here. Let's go put something outside to make it look welcoming.
Like, oh, I don't know. Oh, a welcome mat?
We have a welcome mat. There we go. And we'll put... Let's put up another portrait somewhere. Actually, put that one there. Move this one here. I think that looks nice. It's a lot more open concept, a bit more space.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put the fox in here.
I'm sorry, a fox?
Yeah, I got a fox plushie.
Oh. For a minute, I'm like, how did you get a live fox?
And I'm gonna put the crab here. The heart over here. And the companion cube.
Oh, I forgot. These guys actually did a crossover with Portal.
Yeah. I'm gonna put right here. Actually, that was not a good spot. Let's put it on the table back here. And put the light source there. Don't really want to put Moomin in.
Why not?
I don't know, I'm not feeling Moomin today. that one up. I think that seems like enough for me. Oh, the surfboard ran out. Those look about equal to me. Just put it that side. There we go. Needs a little something. That looks good for outside. And to finish it off, we'll put the manta thing right in the middle. Preview. Pretty! Nap time.
And just a fair warning, you have hit the 2-hour mark.
Okay. Moment of truth. Let's see if this works. Save.
Not gonna say anything, just in case.
Yay! It works! It's finished!
Okay. It's for a minute I would have been like, hey, well, watch as it crashes again.
No. If it would have crashed again, I would have just left right then and there. Just, ugh.
you would have flipped the virtual table.
It's hard work. I also still love that this game, when you make an emote, it does, like, different noises for each emote. I want to add one more thing. There we go. All done.
Nice.
Indeed, GameCore, the game worked. gonna go change outfit, and then I think I might end off stream.
Alright. Which means I should be able to get at least 4 more encounters in. So we'll end off at 1275, at least for on stream.
Let's see, what outfit should I go with today?
I don't know. You're talking to somebody who isn't necessarily the queen of fashion, you know? I guess the better question is, what's the vibe?
I don't know.
Well, that helps.
I do
Note
have
the
some
sarcasm.
I do have some outfits that I haven't dyed yet.
Oh, God. Ads. Ugh. So in this case, for stream, we will end off at 1275. I will be doing encounters off stream and probably away from my desk, just so that way I can spend some time with the cats in my family as I hunt. Thank you again to Coffee for letting me, pop in. For those watching on my end, please make sure to leave a follow and ring that notification bell so you'll be notified the next time I'm live. On the YouTube channel, Dungeon Bird Media, please make sure to like, comment, and sub over there so you don't miss any additional content. If you're feeling generous, I do have a Ko-Fi link in the About section of the Twitch channel and in the description of the YouTube vids, or at least some of them if we date back far enough. Any money generated through that link will go back towards the channel in some way. Additionally, if you want to see more work from me, I have a portfolio of D&D homebrew that I personally wrote. I don't guarantee perfection by any means, just something interesting for your next tabletop adventure. The next stream, depending, we might start our shiny race. We might be doing Safari Overtime. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll see you. I will see you once we get there. Until then, stay safe out there, and we'll see you all next time.
What's the summer vibe?
Goku hair?
Goku hair?
I'm sorry, but Goku hair does not strike me as summer vibe.
Oh, I'm looking through them all at the moment.
Uh,
Also, you said there was a you were said about a lion's mane.
mhm.
There's technically two, but this one's probably closer to a lion's mane. Because there's that one which is like a lot more long bits combed back with kind of the bald bit in the middle, the pointy bit in the middle, and then there's this one which is pointy all over.
Mhm.
I could go for that one. Okay, that one's kind of cute. That one could also work. Turban. Nesting season also one looks good. I still love this cosmetic from the newest season. They've gone with a very Renaissance look to this hat.
Well, I should hope so.
That one also looks nice. I might go with that one. Also, I still love this one from last year, the spider hair.
Oh yeah.
It's like it's a bun in the back, but they've shaped it so that the little legs at the ends are like a slightly red, so it looks like spider legs. I'm gonna go with this one, and I'm gonna go to the dye shop and have a little fun. Is the little cape from nesting dyeable? It is dyeable. Let's go have some fun with dyeing. Not actually dyeing, but the color dyeing. No, we already have blue stuff. I might go with this one. Nice purple color. Oh, it's the underside that turns a different color. Okay. Oh, it's only the underlining. I don't want that. I want the outer lining. They're dyed now. I think. Oh, only our head got dyed. Why did our pants not get dyed?
Because yes.
Where's cape change? This is mask change. Cape change. Where's the other little one I had? This one. See if I can change this one. Oh, we can only dye the arrows. That's poo. Again, why did I not dye my pants? Dye guide, are you afraid to handle my pants? Looking at you.
Sir? The context.
I'm just trying to dye my summer shorts.
Understand that context and you're still alive, damn it.
I know I'm still alive. If it doesn't work this time, I'm gonna riot.
I'll make sure to get my riot shield from halfway across the ocean.
There you go. About fucking time. Okay, I don't look too bad. I think my pants could have been a bit lighter. I was about to say, are we dying or dying? No, I already died my death earlier this week in Eden. We don't need to do that again. That looks a little better. Oh, that's much better. I like this look. I'm going with this. I just need one more head accessory. Bunny! I think that's my full look done now. I gotta take off my necklace, because it doesn't look right. Beautiful. What do you think, guys in chat? Do I look fabulous? Am I ready for summer?
Vibrant.
Vibrant. So, thank you guys so much for watching today. I hope you've enjoyed my stream. If you haven't considered... yes.
Let's try that again, shall we?
Yeah, let's try that again. If you haven't already considered doing so, please go over to Sam's channel to consider following them, because they are on the path to affiliate right now.
I'm doing my best, I promise.
And if you haven't already, please consider following me here. But if you haven't seen already, I also have a YouTube under the same name, Chaotic Coffee Boy. Which you can find.
There's a bit of a backlog. Please be patient.
Yeah, there's a very big backlog. And you can also go check out our gaming channel, Agents of Chaos. Why am I yawning? Where we do short form content with me, Silver, and a few other friends of ours. So let's go see who we can raid today.
And I'm gonna head upstairs. I can have some cat time. So I will see you next time, guys.
Okay, I'll see you later. I'm gonna send you over to... I'm gonna send you over to my friend Cosmic's Blend. They're currently playing Repo. So drop them some love using our love emote, or you can use, if you've got the sub, you can now use the new animated emote we got, as well as the new other emotes we got. But until next time, I will see you all later. Bye bye!